Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency, Ekpa Simon Njoku. Thank you.
The Biafra flag then will be raised to the highest level. I welcome every one of you this evening. The Biafra Liberation Army have decimated the Zoo terrorists twice today. The first time they came, we spoke in a very powerful language with Ogbunigwe. The second time they came, they collected water. So I'm talking to you today. Many of these terrorists has fallen. Thank you very much. The media team, over to you. I'll be taking questions for the next 20 minutes. Thank you.
Yes, PM. Thank you. Please, co-host Minister Vam. Thank you so much. Biafran people and everyone that have keyed in, reach out to the mic and ask your questions, please. Be straight to the point because the Prime Minister may not have all the time for this. Just go straight to your point. Jaja God, you will go first, but before then, Minister Ajare, you have the mic. Vam, you're not there. Okay, Jaja God.
Okay, I muted myself. Thank you, my able PM. Continue to strengthen you and use you the way he has done so far. And Biafrans will give God glory for it because we are very close to the threshold of Biafra. So please, as your hands are up, 60 seconds, please do not hesitate to bring your questions. Very engaging questions. As you can see, everything happening before your very eyes, and Biafra is unfolding right before us. Okay, who is the first person? My minister?
Jaja God.
Okay, Jaja God, please grab the mic, please.
Thank you so much, my Prime Minister. Mmejiri Buago, ndị ilo si n'ọdụ ha nkọ, mana ha ekwetago n'ọdụ nkọ. Anyị na-ekene gị n'ife ị na-eme. Daalụ. Chineke ya ga n'iru na-akwado. Our own Minister of Information, Maazị Sonny, I salute you from here, and our Deputy Raf, Vam, I salute you from here. My Minister, my Prime Minister, I really don't have any question, but I want to say something based on this emergency broadcast. The drug lord came out the other day to say that they are going through reform of Nigeria and they will take a very strong and drastic decisions. And I want to say that every reform that you are taking Biafrans through and every drastic decisions that you are making to see that our freedom is achieved, that over 8-something million Biafrans are strongly behind you. And in Finland, you will know how serious they are to see you get this freedom for us. Thank you so much, my PM. May God alone continue to strengthen you on this hard work that you are doing. Thank you. I salute you from here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jaja Godson. All right, we have Adan Dimbunandegede. Please bring up your question. Please remember to raise your hands. Other people in the room, raise your hands, and that will make us identify you very quickly. Thank you. Another Alama, please unmute yourself.
Gịnị ukolomo? Hey! N'obi atawo m. Ọbata obi ebiko ka njụọ. O nwere ihe ikwuru kịta nyaadịtị ntọrọ m ije sị ka njụkwa gị ọbata obi ebiko. Is na 22nd of December ya restore Biafra. We are not lady. Even they chase update. Jim. Our because isn't that na that day that Biafran flag ya alienu because we na jo Biafran flag ya alienu or new Biafran flag or old one kind they use because Batobie. Aka this Biafran flag nke anyị na-use kịta ndị eji na-eme alụ ọkachasị ọ na-awụ every time mbịa this yes today kwa ka nnọkwa na social media wherever this nonsense woman nọ Italy kpụrụ onwe na melod ebe o jikwa Biafran flag wee na-emekwa mpụ na alụlụ anị ọ na-eme kite na agbụwa m obi ọbata obi onwe na-asị biko this Biafran flag nke anyị si ya alị ọ new one because o nwere mgbe isi na-eyi echenjie obi dị m ụtọ ọwụ eziokwu dat na ọbata obi biko zakere m na nke a I don't know biko.
Thank you very much for that question. Everybody should keep their fingers crossed. We are still on consultation on the Biafra flag. The truth is that many countries, just like us, have changed their flag many times. So this is going to be a decision that the government has to make. But the consultation is ongoing. So just keep your fingers crossed and see what will happen in Finland. It doesn't matter whether we still have the old flag or whether there's going to be a new flag. What matters is that even if there's going to be a new flag, we'll have a very good reason for that. But Biafra people will still decide whatever flag that we're going to unveil now is not going to be the final flag of Biafra. The Biafra people will sit in the parliament where we have gotten our independence recognized, and we are going to adopt and approve a flag. So this, whatever we're using now, is not going to be the final flag of Biafra. We are going to sit in parliament where everybody is going to speak, and the Biafra people will speak on whether they like the flag or not. So it is something that we're going to put to vote. It's not just something that somebody will see somewhere and say, this is a Biafra flag. So that is one of the jobs we are doing. And of course, we have to bring a very good reason for Biafrans if we are going to change the flag, to know why we're changing the flag with a good reason. So it's going to be a campaign at the end of the day. So whatever flag that we're using now is not going to be the final flag of Biafra. Just like, for example, this zoo country you see, they have changed flag many times. But I'm not going to use them as an example because they are a very bad example. So, but many countries, for example, have changed their flag many times until they get it right. They get the one that is very okay with them, that does not have any bad omen, the bad and the omen again. So we need to also look at the flag that does not represent the blood of our people.
Yes.
Thank you.
Na jisike chim goziele ngi chukwu kabia waduwele ngi ya gbala ngume ya nọrọ ngi aka nni na aka ekpe ọbata obie jisike.
Thank you, Adandembo Nandegere. Thank you so very much. And you can see that everything is by law and order. So Biafrans are always considered. And please, those of you in the room, remember the PM have only 20 minutes. I'm sure it has reduced to 15 minutes. So you have to raise your hands. Chrissy, please unmute yourself.
Hello, my amiable Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Good evening to you. Good evening to Raphael and Mr. Simon, Minister of Communication. I thank you all for hosting this space today.
Mr. Sonny is his name. Sonny. Go ahead, please.
Prime Minister, last time I engaged you on a conversation on this very space, and I thank you for always coming up to update us on this space. We appreciate you for this. And also, I want to say history always have a way of repeating itself. And you have always taken your time to educate us and also teach us things we in Nigeria, or those of us who are outside Nigeria, still didn't know about freedom fighting. You are bringing it to our doorstep. We thank you for this, Prime Minister. Chukwu Goziegi. I want to use this opportunity also to say to you, in the past 1 month, if you have observed that on this Twitter space, new recruits of these Nigerian agents springed up. Most probably they have sensed that we are much closer to our December 2nd declaration. Prime Minister, please, what do you have to say about this? Because these new recruits, there are much and coming out more and more. Please say
But
something.
I have warned about it before they started coming up. You are following, like you said, you will know that, immediately I issued warning about the possible attack and the propaganda. They started springing up. So you shouldn't be surprised. Why are you surprised and asking me what should we do? I've already told you that this is going to happen and this is happening. And this is just the beginning. Wait until we enter October.
I see. Prime Minister, irrespective of these attacks coming up from all these saboteurs, Nigerian agents, we see how powerful you become. And this draw me back to the very beginning when you started your broadcast. You say, bring out the best. You told the Nigerian, bring out the best of the best you have. And the more you attack me, the more I get stronger. Prime Minister, are you still expecting them to attack you more?
I am yet to see their best. And I wish I will see something very, very interesting, because that's where my energy comes from. So I'm yet to see anything good. Somebody that can actually match up with something. I want to see them to, attack me with something that is realistic. You understand?
Yes.
I want to see exposition of Simon Ekpa. Like expose Simon Ekpa. That's what I want to see. And I'm not seeing that.
Prime Minister,
not seeing that till now.
Prime Minister,
yes.
Thank you. Before I end this my conversation with you, I want to say we are seeing the good work of your cabinet members, those who are representing us both in the Washington and those carrying out their duty which have been assigned to them. I want to use this opportunity and this medium to say thank you to all of them, and may God continue to strengthen them. The Minister of Communication also, I want to use this medium to say thank you to each and every one of you, and may you continue to excel in your various assignments. Prime Minister, Kachuku Goziuno, Jishineke.
Thank you very much. And I'm very happy that everybody is observing the the workflow of the Biafra government, both in the exile and the homeland.
Exactly.
Everybody is working. Everybody is working. Every department is functional. That's why we're government. So this is our government. It is your government.
Yes.
This government is our government. Okay. It works for the people, and everybody is committed.
Yes.
That is what has never happened in the history of Biafra struggle since after the war. It is happening now.
One more thing, Prime Minister. Prime Minister. Your government, this big government, Biafra government in exile, there is something different which I have been able to figure out between our Biafran government and the Nigerian government. We give the power to the people, and the people vote. And just like you said in your broadcast here this evening, that on December 2nd, we will receive signature from the people to give us mandates to represent them. This is true democracy, and this is power to the people.
That is why nobody will ever
yes
look down on what we are doing. That's why Nigeria, they don't know. Nigeria, they are Fulani.
They don't study, they don't read.
They don't know anything. But leave them. Let them continue to call us online country until their eyes will open. Yes. You see, what we are doing now is offer they can never ever resist. So let them look down on us. When we started how many of you remember? When we started the referendum, they said, who is a scam? Who is supervising it? Is the UN? Is you? But look at think tank group, policy makers of the highest level.
Timbers and calibers.
In the UK, the same UK, they are now reporting and telling decision makers to keep an eye on the Biafra self-referendum. That self-referendum they mocked today is no longer a joke. Everybody is taking it seriously because they know that
exactly.
And that's exactly what we have smarted Nigeria, and they never expect. They don't even know what is going to happen. Just wait until after December 2nd. Thank you.
We did do it. They show. Thank you, Pierre. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Chrissy.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. Yeah, my PM, I want to also confess that you have infected us with your shock absorber. You know, the fact that when you are being attacked, and we're watching how you are able to take all the bullets. So attacks on any one of us, it becomes like child's play because you infected every one of us with the shock absorber that we are able to resist any form of bullet that comes our way. And we are grateful to you, sir. Thank you very much, our Prime Minister.
Who will ever believe that Biafra will leave market in the morning on Monday morning?
Impossible.
Oh, is it not happening with the happiness?
Seriously.
When they have understood that it is if this is the sacrifice they will do to get freedom, they are happy. And these people still live in the past. They tell you, oh, we are traders. We are this, that. People are telling you, which trader? I don't want to go to trade. I need freedom. And they are shocked. Till today, they are still arguing. Oh, he's destroying business. Oh, Igbo people are known for business. Why is Igbo people known for business? When there is a government that should have social services, welfare of the people, and they condition you to go to do buying and selling in order to eat. Today, we have defeated that mentality. It's one of the biggest achievements of this government. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my Prime Minister, and continue to increase your grace and your anointing. All right, we'll continue. We have David. David, just hold on a minute. Let me take these two hands and then you come. And Agu Jiegbe, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you, Pastor Van Van Van. My special greetings to our Prime Minister, Simon Njoko Ekpa, Meju Ebuago. May our days be longer. And also greetings to all the government officials. Special greetings to every one of you that have
been. Go ahead, go straight to the question. The PM doesn't have time. Just go straight to your question, please.
Okay.
Abu Jebo, go straight to your question.
Please allow me to say to thank our Prime Minister. Please, others have been doing that. Okay. Moving forward, please, our Prime Minister. My question goes like this because of time factor. I have to make it brief. Because of our sister Amaka. Now we have a government that are very eager and ready to protect each and every of us. Is there any way you can come in to showcase everything that this Nigerian Islamic terrorist government has done to Igbo people, both verbally and otherwise? That will help Amaka as well and let the whole world know why Amaka acted the way she acted. Because as I come in, please, that is my question. Is there any way the government of Biafra can come in? Because now it's government versus government. Because Nigerian government is involved. The House of Senate and the representative is involved.
It's like you just want to talk.
Thank you.
The Amaka issue has been it is almost a bygone. You know, are you not following up the events?
Yeah, I'm following up. I'm following up, but because Amaka claimed damages from the Abike Daberi. The Nigerian government should be involved.
Is that a victory? You are watching, just what the victory.
So what exactly are you trying to say? You know, some of you, I don't know. Some of you just if you are here now, just knock your head with when we are very little. And the like this, you will call the person. Honestly, some of you need it now. So that how can you be following this whole event and you are still talking about how can government intervene? We have intervened even from the beginning. It was the intervention of the Biafra government that necessitated what is happening today. When the criminals went and started contacting her and been making video about her. We provided evidences to the Canadian government and we are ready to provide and defend her, even including providing lawyers and representatives. So what are you talking? You are here, you just want to talk. Please, all this but
Prime Minister, onye ajụjụ na-efu ụzọ. The case has been treated, and I know the government is involved.
You were following and see that we are the first government that intervened to protect Amaka, and we are standing with her till tomorrow. First, we provided documentation, evidences to the Canadian government from the Foreign Affairs or the Biafra Republic government in Ezra. So what are you here talking? And you claim to be following what we're doing.
Oh. And there was a press release from the office of the Prime Minister.
And the news media carried it everywhere. The whole Nigerian media carried it, and you are here talking. Ask a question.
Thank you. Your time is gone. Thank you very much. You're done. All right, we'll take the next person. Please, I'm curious. Where is this person? Mega. Okay.
If somebody, you can imagine, if somebody like Agu Jegbe, who is deep-rooted into this struggle, can be asking this kind of question. Now, Josiano Miyendo's name.
Oh, honestly, so annoying. Anyway, okay.
This Agu Jegbe is one of the powerful people we have in the media. They send the message. They send the message now WhatsApp. They have to voice note everywhere. If he can be asking this question by this time, now Josiano, what are other people will be doing?
Ikebo. Please, PM, please bear with him for now, because I think he must have learned. Please, Egbe Beru, Ugo Beru. Please, 1 minute, please, very quickly.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. I greet you, my Prime Minister.
Go ahead. Go straight to the point, please.
It's not like a question, but the Biafra now, the Biafra freedom. I just think that I don't know. sorry. The thing. It's not coming out as I want to ask it. First, is like my fears due to the way Nigeria is now, and the structure of Nigeria with the foreign countries, the way they have treated Nigeria. I hope our alliance with other foreign countries, the West, they will not take advantage of Biafran like the way they did in this country called Nigeria.
Let them take advantage. We are ready to give them anything. Let them take advantage for now. Let them take the advantage. We allow them to take the advantage for now.
Not like now we are fighting for freedom. I know that now.
No, take the advantage. We don't have problem with that.
Okay, sir. Another one is I have an encounter with somebody that had a call in my presence from the East, claiming that they are kind of securing our land.
No security, we call it, they are criminals. Don't respond to them. Anybody that calls you, they are the Nigeria internet fraudsters.
No, not me in particular. Not me in particular.
Anybody is a criminal. Don't listen to them. Please, can you change this person, please? There is too much noise.
All right. I think we are good with you. Thank you. Please close your mic there. All right. David, after you, then Biafra Unite. I don't know how long our PM still has. David, please unmute yourself.
Do we have time, Keeper?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Deputy Minister of Information. My Minister of Information, I salute you as well. The PM, I salute you from my location, sir. My question to you, sir, I have a couple of questions, but let me start with this one. Number one question.
Pick two best questions. Because after you, then Biafra Unite, I don't know if the PM will still have time for other questions. Just 2 questions out of all the questions you
Okay.
have. So select the 2 that
Oh
you
my
know
God.
will engage.
Okay, I will try.
David, in your own American interview, they come here do American visa interview. So go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay.
Okay, PM. Over 50 million Biafrans all over the world have given their mandate to the Biafran government, as you as well, to speak to defend them.
Yes.
I want to ask you, sir, if ever, I don't see that possibility, but I just want to ask you so that you can clear doubts of some overzealous Nigerians who may feel that way. If ever the terrorist Nigerian government...
We can't hear you again, no?
What happened? Did we lose him?
Gambia network.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can
We
hear
can
you.
hear you,
Go
David.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, I said, if ever the Nigerian government decide to put referendum in their constitution, because they are now saying that the one you are conducting is being conducted by a non-state actor. If they ever decide...
Let me tell you. Okay, just ask your question. Ask your question.
Okay, if they ever decide to say, okay, we have put referendum in our constitution and they want to conduct for the Biafran people, will you jettison the one that you spend so much resources to conduct, sir? That's number one.
You mean after they have killed our people, we are going to listen to their nonsense? First of all, who is non-state actor? They have to define what is non-state actor. We are state actors. When you have a vote of 50 million, have they ever produced 50 million votes in their general election? So who is state here? Who is non-state? We are the one who have the legality of the people, who have the legitimacy of the people, who have the trust of the people. So they are the minority. So who is the, the thing is that they don't know how brutal we are. Somebody like me, I have removed my heart for Nigeria. So I'm not the kind of person that are going to talk to about constitution. Which constitution? How are they going to write a new constitution in this stage that Nigeria is today, where everything is shattered? Constitution is not something you just sit and write and you say people. So constitution is something that involves everybody, including referendum on the constitution. People have to speak. Now, when Goodluck Jonathan conducted the confab, did they accept it? Are they not state actor? Is Goodluck Jonathan not a state actor? Let's even assume that they are the state actor. Who is President Jonathan? President Jonathan was a president, organized confab. This is a sitting president, organized a confab, which they believe could be a solution as at then. This northern oligarchy, they refused. So today you want to tell me you want to write a constitution. Our own referendum is going to, they must accept it, either in peace or in pieces. We're already in pieces. So I don't think, you think we are going back? You think we are going back? Today, 3 armored tank was destroyed. You think we are going back? Today, Ogbuniwe bombed about 20 of them. You think we are going back? I don't think you know what we are doing actually. They must accept our referendum. We have provided a solution for our problem. And that solution has been accepted by over 50 million people. So even if there's going to be any other referendum, the government of Biafra, which we have actually instituted, have our map, is going to be in charge to conduct that referendum. Apart from that, we will fight. And fight. The remaining people will get Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I believe the Nigerian government have listened to this submission. My second question to you, sir, which have number B part, is this.
I told you. Yes. I told you people that is coming here for American visa interview.
The Prime Minister.
Go ahead.
The Prime Minister, in one of your X submissions or one of the information you made us to understand.
Let me understand you first. They say you have number 2 questions. So this one is number 1B.
2B.
2B, okay.
2A.
All right, go ahead. Because I don't understand this where this A and B is coming from. So go ahead.
you know, Deputy Minister said I should answer only 2 questions. So I have to make number 2, A and B, so that it will fall within that same 2.
Okay.
So, my Prime
This one is
Minister.
number 2A now.
Yes, okay. Number 2A, sir.
Go ahead.
The PM, you tweeted some time ago that the Finnish police foiled 5 kidnap attempts on you and the 2 assassination attempts. I say kudos to them. And I want to ask you, the Finnish police, were they able to do this because you are one of the influential citizens of the country as a councillor in Leti? Or is it how they are functioning in the country, irrespective of any citizen of Finnish, they have to defend it with everything that they have got?
This is how they defend everybody in Finland, whether you are a citizen or not a citizen.
Wow.
Yes. It doesn't
matter
your status. Once you are threatened, they take it very serious. And that is why I'm bringing Finland to Biafra. You know, when I'm telling you people I'm bringing Finland to Biafra, it is not a joke. We're going to have the same system.
Wow.
Thank you, my Prime Minister. I must say kudos to the Finnish police. They are exceptionally and wonderful in their discharge of their duties. Now, the big question is this. You accuse the Nigerian government of terrorism against you and the Biafran people. And it's the same Nigerian government that is coming on social media to tell us that they are working with the European Union in order to extradite you. They have not been able to make comment concerning this accusation you levied against them.
If anybody from European Union listening to them, make a bend.
You get that?
I get that, and I believe they get it as well. Thank you so much. I have other questions, but let me give on for others. Thank you.
Are you not seeing how silent they are?
Of course, and that is why I'm worried.
I think I'm somebody that they can push around. They thought that when they say, let me tell you what is going on. They think that when they say, oh, European Union, I will go back and start hiding. That's what they are looking for. What I don't know is that I'm well grounded. It is not this right that I know very well. This is my right that I know very, 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 very well. You know the inner and everything. You want to come and you stay in your zoo country there to come and tell me what is happening in Europe. No, but if European Union answer these people, make a bend.
Wow.
European Union. Who be European Union? Nonsense.
Thank you.
Next question,
please. Yeah. Okay, Biafra Unite, I am sure you are also loaded like David, but please minimize your questions to 1 and 2. Please don't let it have B and C and D, please.
I had you, Vam. I will make it 1, 2, and 2B. 2A. Only 2A. Thank you.
And for people who don't know, David is the Lazen, Biafra Lazen in Gambia. So for people who don't know him, David Nana is the Lazen officer of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile in Gambia.
Wow.
And he's doing a very good job there. David,
Mozambique, sir. Mozambique.
Okay, Mozambique. Okay. All right. Mozambique. Sorry.
Yeah, David, you deserve a round of applause. Thank you. All right, Biafra Unite, please go to the mic.
All right, thank you. I hope I'm coming out clear, please.
Clear, sir.
Your Excellency, Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, I thank you so much for your great jobs. And I want to go straight to the question. But I want to draw your attention to the current challenge on Twitter, which has been trending since yesterday and today. I don't know if you are aware of it, but this trend or challenge is that the Afon Jazz are the ones now telling us who to use his name or who to use his picture for our struggle and, of course, our fundraising. So these challenges, they are now saying according to the tweets which I have seen already, they say that you are using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's face for our flyers on fundraising. That if you think, including IPOB, DOS Nigeria West Africa Limited, that if you think that you are popular, that you should drop the face and the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So have you seen this online challenge? And
Let
are
me,
you?
let me tell you, I have seen it. Don't listen to them. It is not me they are attacking. The person they are attacking is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not me. They know that at this point I call the shot, not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's not free, he's not a free man. So all they try to do is to use that particular propaganda so they can silence him completely. So they can take his picture, take him, anything about him out of the mind of our people. And that cannot happen. The IPOB Nigeria criminals did it in the first, they failed. So you think it's the Yoruba, Afonja people that is going to do it for them and succeed? When the IPOB Nigeria could not succeed, is it Afonja that will succeed? Forget them. What they are trying to do is so that we remove anything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in what we're doing. And then people will forget him. That's all. So they are very mad that all the money they spent to kidnap him from Kenya, he is still being heard of. His name is still ringing bell because of the activity of Simon Ekpa and the Biafra government. So they are mad, looking for every means to remove him and his face from whatever we are doing so that he will be, nobody will remember him again. Even though we are calling for his release using our civil disobedience. But I don't want that picture to be showing anywhere. That's what they're after. You remember when they said they are going to sue me to court, including his own fake siblings. I was asking, where is the court? I'm still waiting for them. Today, where are they? So don't listen to those. All those. I've seen those things now. Let them continue to propagate the awareness of Biafra. That's what they do. When they think that they are attacking me, that's what they're actually promoting what we're doing. For those who don't understand what we're doing, they will go and start searching for Simon Ekpa, and then they will look at what we're doing and listen to media and see that Nigeria, the fuel is now 1,000 something. What can we do? This boy is shouting for division of Nigeria, where he's providing a better solution for his people. Oh, let us support him more. Let us go our own way. Look at our Amaka sister, for example. Nigeria government come for her head. Immediately, within 24 hours, the Biafra government took action. We begin to write Canada, and we are ready to provide anything she needs. That is what government is all about. For your people, for the people, and for your people. Nothing else. And today, she's happy. Even though, when you see that the IPOB Nigeria was calling her, making video, recording and started using it for propaganda on social media. Did you see me making broadcasts or any of our media personnel making broadcasts on Amaka? No. But they were calling her and we were saying, oh, we are going to just tell us, just do this. Don't worry. We are angry that you are communicating with Simon Ekpa. Don't worry. We are going to call people. Which people are you calling? These are unorganized idiots. Unorganized idiot. When a government of Biafra is talking, providing evidences, writing, from a department of foreign affairs, a director, a professor, Joy Irobi, signed a document, provided evidences to the Canadian government, and we are ready to fund till tomorrow to fund the legal fee. That is what government is all about. And that was actually what put the idiot, the Olosho in Abigail Debre, to sleeping, becoming a sleeping dog. She was backing. Did you see her back again? Because the people have called her, say, Simon Ekpa has intervened, just leave that woman. That's all. When she was writing, did you see her write again? Did you see her talk those nonsense again? Because they know that I am mad. When they talk about madness, my own carry Siki 6.
Siki 12.
Siki 12. Siki 12. When they think that they are mad, I am more mad than like all the Nigerians combined together.
All right.
What other people cannot do, I will do it times 10, and I will still stand.
Okay, thank you, sir. The second question, which will come with two A and B. This talking about, this one is not a question. I just want to emphasize briefly this Amaka, our sister you talked about, there's a current video she made, I think that yesterday or today, where she was angry with the IPOB DOS Nigeria West African Limited because they were telling her to make a brief video, a 5 minutes video, and send to them so that they can post it. And they were telling her to insult you, castigate you, and say that you must not interfere to her case again. I don't know if you have seen that video, but that video is online now. So that one apart. Then the second question is, Nke Azua now, you know, initially before we thought that because you talked about the fake siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So before, initially we thought they have understood who is actually fighting for their brother's rule. Though somebody like me know their role, especially in Kenon Uno, within Kenon Ama, we know their role on the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I cannot be convinced in any way. But we thought they have calmed down all this while. But in Cape Azua, it seems like the devil has started rearing its ugly head. So my question is, do you think they have now come together again with the DOS West African Limited to carry out their second attack?
No. They have not come back together. As a matter of fact, Oyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have warned them never to attack me again. But as you can see, the attack is still coming, which means they have no regard for him. Two, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have also threatened and warned the one they call Uchechi never to utter a word against me again. And I challenge them to come on social media and bring her again on Radio Biafra to attack me. And then they will see the consequences of that. That is the latest. Wow. So, the one they call Meme is a car snatcher. Are you aware that he was locked up for 3 months? He was just released a few days ago. He was locked up for snatching a car. Of course, they claim that he bought the car, a snatch car. He didn't buy any car. He was part of the snatchers. He was locked up, detained for 3 good months. Did you hear it on social media? Did you hear it in any media? No, because they are part of those who kidnapped their brother in order to make money. Do you know that immediately Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, this guy have built a White House? Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
You're aware of that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now think about it.
Without walking.
Without walking. The same thing Hope Uzodinma, the one Igwe, which I exposed last time, Hope Uzodinma Igwe. He is involved in kidnapping. He is the one kidnapping people, and when they kidnap, they are accusing Biafrans. This man was arrested and is still locked up till today. Did you hear it in any media? They have transferred the man back to Imo State. I mentioned his name. I mentioned his name last time. He is kidnapping and killing people. There was a guy that came back from abroad. He went and kidnapped that guy and killed him. And this man is a right-hand man of Hope Uzodinma, a Igwe of Obodo. And why are nobody talking about it? As I'm talking to you today, the man is still in detention. Because this is part of them. The same thing that happened to this Meme, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brother. Nobody talked about it. No media. He was detained for 3 good months. No media. The same Igwe is still in detention. As I'm talking to you here now, Igwe is still detained. They have transferred him back to Owerri for kidnapping.
All right.
Now the issue. Okay. Then the issue of what would you talked about the issue of Amaka. Amaka own is that the government of Biafra, like we have done to every other person, we don't discriminate. Like we said, even if she don't support Biafra, we will fight for her. Even if she don't support Biafra, we'll provide a lawyer for her. We want to use her to make a very big statement to Nigeria and to those who think they can cajole and bully Biafrans all over the world. The time is over. That time where you bully Biafrans is over. Except we don't know about it. Even if the person have attacked me before, I will be in the forefront of fighting for that person. As the Prime Minister of Biafra, that is me. Even if you have done it in the past, the Master Prophet that was making juju, everybody saw him making incantation. Simon Ekpa is going to die. He died, baby. Simon Ekpa, P2P. At the end of the day, did I not build his channel on YouTube? Even when me, I don't have a YouTube channel today. I asked Biafrans to follow him so he can continue to do whatever he's doing on YouTube. But this is a man who was on social media making incantation against me. So it does not matter whether you support Biafra or not. Once you are a Biafran, anywhere in the world, and this Abike Debris and Nigeria government call for it, I will be there to fight for you.
That's the heart of a gold, the heart of a leader. And that Amaka,
as I'm talking to you today, Amaka have blocked all the Nigeria criminals, IPOP criminals. She has blocked all of them. Nobody can have access to her again.
And the video she made, she was not actually insulting you or talking against. She was insulting those that, especially there's one criminal they say he stays in Venezuela. He was insulting them, asking them if they are stupid. Why should they ask her to make a video to talk against somebody, which she was talking about you, to talk against you and send to them for them to post.
It was that same person in Venezuela that told the Amaka that I work for Fulani. And Amaka was asking him, are you sure? And then he said he want to bring evidence to Amaka. And at the end of the day, he changed the topic. Because I listened to the voice where somebody was playing it on social media. You see, we have gone past this level of all those nonsense. I don't have that time. I have provided and assured Amaka that the government of Biafra will be there for her any day, anytime, including providing the legal services, whatever she needs. The Biafra government will use her as an example. It is not the time we'll do saga on social media is over. Now it's a government, and that's why what we did first is to provide evidence and to support whatever she has said. Nobody else did it. It was after our support on her statement that many people, even Peter Obi, begin to retract from his statement. You remember that Peter Obi condemned her?
Exactly.
Yeah, all of them condemned her. It was after the government of Biafra came and said, no, enough is enough. She must be protected. That is when Peter Obi retracted from his statement. Every other person, they did not see it from that perspective. So we set example and we set the precedent for others to follow. So Amaka is our own, whether she supports Biafra or not. She's a Biafran, and because an attack on her as Amaka, as an Igbo person, is an attack on Biafra. Anytime Amaka Okechukwu is bullied by Nigeria government, is a bully on Biafra people. And that's how I see it. So it does not matter whether she supports us or not. But I believe that this will teach her a lesson to understand that there is only one hope, which is in Biafra.
Thank you, sir. Now, lastly, I was happy when I heard you talked about the eternally Dwakanono and of course the amnesty, those who are taking amnesty, and you promise when you come to
eternally Dwakanono have started, and I don't want to discuss that publicly. A very ruthless eternally Dwakanono have started. Go and mark my word.
Yes, that one you are right.
Including those that are making all this nonsense on social media. I got Doha Canon is Butaka. Watch and see.
Yes. So will you now mention the communities as you promised when you come on space? I will not
mention the communities. They know themselves. And I believe they listen to us.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you, Biafra Unite. PM, can we take one or two more questions, sir?
If I take 10 more questions.
Wow. PM deserves a round of applause. Thank you, PM. We're done here. Okay, we move. Let's give the veteran in the house. Veteran Dragon, please unmute yourself, veteran.
Yeah, thank you. Please, I don't know whether my voice is coming out.
Your voice is loud and clear.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much.
My Honorable Minister of Information, thank you so much, Deputy Minister of Information. My Prime Minister, I want to salute you specially for who you are, for what you are, and for what you represent. There are two things I want to mention here. One, I want Biafran to reflect on one thing. Then second is, I want to re-echo one of the things you said in your opening remark. What I want Biafran to reflect on is, Biafrans, please, can you imagine the situation we would have been in if after the kidnap and the rendition of our leader, and there was nobody like our Prime Minister? Can you just have a reflection of what you think would have been the situation, knowing fully well that the IPOB, PLC Limited, Nigeria have sold out, and if our Prime Minister did not take up this assignment, what do you think would have been the position now? Can we just reflect a bit? Just have a very sober reflection. What would have been happening today? Then the Biafran struggle would have been silent. Then Mazin Nnamdi Kanu would have been indefinitely forgotten. Probably he would have died. Because the oxygen that is still giving him life today is the fact that he's hearing the exploit of our Prime Minister. So, my Prime Minister, I want to thank you immensely for what you are doing for us, for taking up this tax.
Thank you. Did we lose him?
There are something you mentioned. There are something you mentioned in your opening remark. You said, before now, we have been on this freedom struggle based on our grievances and our pains. But come December 2nd, Biafrans would have given you a mandate of over 50 million votes. Not 50,000, not 1 million, 50 million votes, mandating you to fight for them. Fight for them. And so I want Nigerian government, I want Asurok, I want non-Biafrans, I want Biafrans to take note of this. That for the first time, we have a government with over 50 million votes giving him the mandate to fight for them. And like you said, with that mandate, we now have a legitimate right to do whatever we can do to make sure that Biafra is restored. So I want to thank you. I want to appreciate you. I want to say from my heart, I love you. Please continue what you are doing for us. We are all solidly behind you. There is no
Thank you,
shaking.
veteran.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much.
You have Biafran's
Thank you
mandate.
very much. When they tell you,
God bless
any day
you.
they tell you we are forcing people to sit at home, just remind them that 50 million has voted without
And in
without
democracy,
gunpoint.
and in democracy, we say majority will have their way, while the minority will have their say. So by December 2, majority will have their way. So whoever is
They will
ranting
first
after
of all
that,
see the caliber of people that will come as observers in Finland.
wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much, my honorable Prime Minister. I love you.
Thank you, veteran. Thank you. And somebody just entered in, and I'm going to give you the mic. Our own.
We have over 1,700 people live on this emergency space today.
Awesome. Awesome. Success, please. You want to say something? Grab the mic, please.
Yes, good evening. Good evening, PM. Good evening, everyone listening wherever you are across the globe. I was busy with other things and I never knew that we were on space. I'm sorry for coming late. So, Prime Minister, thank you very much. You have given us a voice, a boldness. Have also given us power and authority. I'm telling you, what you did now, you may not be able to, maybe if you are to see half of the distance, you may not be able to see it. But I think future will help you to see what you have done for Biafran people. And on this, I will say thank you very much. Thank you. The victory that the Biafran Defense Forces secured today is quite unimaginable. Very, very unimaginable. And you can see the zoo are not talking and they're not reporting it. This is just for today. The 2 to 3 days victory, past victories, they didn't even report it. And Biafrans are aware of it, especially those who are living within that very area of concern. They are very much aware of it, but the zoo media choose to stay silent so that they can give to the world the impressions that there is no war going on in Nigeria. There is war going on. And that's why Soludo cried that since February, there was no thing coming into the account of NNPC. He is very sure saying it because simply there is war against Nigerian economy. There is war against Nigerian state. There is war against everything that Nigerian represent. And who is waging this war? The Biafran people are waging war of liberation against them under the auspices of the Biafran Republic government in exile, which Simon Ekpa is the prime minister. And if not for prime minister, this thing wouldn't have happened. And he came at the right time, and God knows why he came at this very time. So, Prime Minister, we are very proud of you, and we are so much proud of BDF, BLF, and the Biafran Naval Forces, who have already taken over the Bakassi Peninsula. There is a great news coming from the Bakassi Peninsula as I'm talking to you right now. So there is progress in this. And this is giving Biafran the assurance that December 2nd is sacrosanct. Nigerian government has already started preparing their bags to leave before December 2nd because they know they no longer secure support from Europe. They no longer secure support from America. They ran to China where they are owing billions of dollars to Chinese government. And there is no help coming from there because Chinese government cannot borrow them a dime again. They are looking for a way to, retake whatever they have borrowed to Nigeria. And there is no way to do that because Nigeria oil is no longer drillable. Drillable in the sense that the Biafran forces has already taken over all the drilling points. And it is no longer happening. Nigeria is economically macheted now as I'm talking to you. So courtesy of the Prime Minister. That is why you see Ray Omokri crying from wherever he is hiding. That's why you see others, even the IPOB Nigerians, they are crying and all those things. First, they killed people and they deny that it is not their people. They brought the image and say it's Simon Ekpa boys. And a few days to come, they started releasing press statements. Soludo investigate. Soludo investigate. Investigating what? They didn't kill your people. Why is Soludo investigating? Because these are the criminals they will send out to go and tarnish the image of the Biafran government, that the Biafran government is for enforcing sit at home and enforcing this, enforcing that. And karma hold on them on that very day. And look at the polo they are putting on. Does that imply that this is the work of the government in exile or the federal government in homeland? So karma has taken hold of them. And it is a real testimony and witness against them in any court of law, both heaven and on earth.
Now let me break another news so you can make comment on that. You know, there was a threat from was it Niger Republic about opening the dam for flood to take over Nigeria. How many of you remember many months ago where that threat was issued on social media?
Can you? Okay.
You remember that was a threat of opening a dam.
Yes, a reserve.
Okay, a reserve, right? Now, as I'm talking,
yes, a reserve. Yes.
now, that dam has been opened. Do you know the flood that is destroying Borno State today? Nobody knows where the flood.
Borno State.
The flood is coming. Is coming from that dam. They have destroyed it. And let me tell you, you see the entire Boko Haram in the detention has been released by the flood. Everything. The flood is coming. Oh, it is coming. It's going to sweep the entire northeast, and everywhere. Just believe me. So they opened that dam today. People don't know where it's coming from. They say, "Oh, flood is destroying everywhere." They have opened the dam. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Have brain. They don't remember things. That dam have been opened. We know when they were threatening Nigeria, right?
Oh. Yes.
Now I want everybody to start investigating the flood in Borno State. It's from the dam.
Complete destruction is coming upon these people if they do not do the needful now. And the needful is heed to the request of the Biafran government, Republic government in exile. Number one, withdraw your barbarians. I don't call them soldiers, they are barbarians. Withdraw them from our land. Yes, said terrorists. Secondly, recognize the self-referendum that was peacefully and
very simple,
intelligent, organized by the Biafran government. Simple. Recognize it. Then you have peace. We have the funds to make sure we save you from natural disaster.
Very simple.
Your area is desert. It is not a green for a rainforest or a green forest or whatever.
All of them will die, and Biafra will still come. That is one good thing.
They have nothing to live on apart from what they are getting from us.
Still, Biafra will come.
So, Prime Minister, we have every right to stand tall and taller to make sure we do we must show these people impunity that they show us in 1967 by blockading wherever we're supposed to have help from.
Everyone in Biafra land must get ready. Every flag that is a Nigeria flag must be down before December 2nd. It's a task to everyone.
That is order noted. Yes. That's order noted. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Success. Thank you very, very much. And I want you to Isi Okute. Your hand was on for a long time, and I don't know what happened. I want to give you the privilege to ask your question. Isi Okute, please bring up Okute Ebube. That's the
name. Greetings. Am I coming out? Oh, greetings, my ministers, Minister of Information, my Prime Minister, Oputubie. Udugwana Balizo na Bagwagwangwo Ekenengi Udo. My Prime Minister, actually what I have this is not like a question because you are doing everything right. I don't have any question. I don't have anything to ask or to check on. You are doing right. All I have is a message for the Biafrans, and I would like you to permit me to pass this message.
Yeah, make it very quickly.
Please.
Just
go ahead. But this picture can't be like the Afonja. Well, there's one picture that
okay, my Prime Minister.
There's one picture that
the message I
wait. There's one picture that I used to see. I was actually looking for the picture so they can highlight it. You know, there's one picture of big eye, big mouth, and they say it's Afonja, Nigeria. So, but of course, your own is a sacred picture. So, sorry for that. I have seen it. It's a picture of our ancestors, right?
Okute, are you there?
Okute have a picture of our ancestors. So, let us continue. Okute, go ahead.
Okute, it seems like we lost you, Okute. If you get back, we will hand you the mic. And let's move. Mazi Chidera. Chidera, please unmute yourself.
Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Am I coming out, please?
Yeah, good evening.
All right. Thank you, Pastor Van.
You have 60 seconds.
Okay. Let me just make it very snappy. Thank you. Prime Minister, good evening from here. I want to ask a little question because, you know, the zoo, as we know, they are very backward people and they don't easily give up. Even on something that they know they can't win, something they can't even accept a defeat. So please, I want to ask a very short question. Our BLA, as we approach the 2nd of December, and on the day of our declaration, we have talked about the changing of flag and what have you. So please, I would want to know if it is possible. I don't know, but I just want to ask if it is possible to make a change on the BLA uniform, because you know, as they said in the time of our fathers, where they changed to our Biafran soldiers uniform, they came into community claiming to be Biafrans
So
army,
if
and
so if
they
so
started,
if
you know,
so if we
killing the
want to
innocent.
make a change,
So if we want to
I
make
will
a
come here
change,
and start discussing with you.
I will come here and start discussing with you. No, I just want to know if there's a possibility for that. So we hope on that, please.
We have had you. That's a security issue. We don't discuss that here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
The media team, I posted a picture now. Can you people highlight that picture? I don't know where,
okay, I didn't know I was muted.
I don't know where they get all these pictures from.
Sonny, can you help us get the picture? And Sonny is going to bring it up. Okay, I am the good guy. Can you unmute yourself?
Okay, good evening from my end here to our Prime Minister, to you, Raf, and then our Information Minister. So I just have this question and clarification to sort from our PM. So the first is, I saw this video on YouTube, and I was wondering, I don't know how true that video is, but it has to do with ISWAP declaring December 2024 as a date for the division of Nigeria.
It is
And
not
I'm
our
wondering.
business. It is not our business. Focus on Biafra, please. We don't have any business with this swap. Thank you.
All right. So PM, my next question and concern is the recent report by the U.S. government that direct flight from Nigeria being cancelled to U.S. And my concern really is this is a government that came into power in 2021, then choose to remove Nigeria from where they belong, and then have done everything to support the genocide and the terrorist attack in Biafra territory. I'm wondering, this recent developments coming from the US, if it has anything to do with Biafra and then with December 2nd. Then secondly, again, Prime Minister, you mentioned that the aim, the final objective is to actually replicate Finland in Biafra. So in that sense, I am particularly concerned and also very optimistic and hopeful that the education system of the Finnish government or the Finnish people that I saw in a kind of live documentary, and I was so impressed and wonder why such is not replicated even in other parts of Europe. If this education system that is currently being operated in Finland is somewhat will be replicated in Biafra land. This is my question.
Every Finland is coming to Biafra.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I'm so impressed with it. I'm so impressed because the education of a country, the education system of a country is actually an indication of where the country is heading to. With the education system in Finland being replicated in Biafra, we can only hope for the best. And Africa.
Finland is coming to Biafra.
Thank you so much, Premier.
Go and write this somewhere in your fridge. Put it on your fridge. Every day you wake up in the morning, you want to go and drink water. You look, Finland coming to Biafra. And let that give you
energy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, William. Thank you so much. And God bless you and your team as we pilot us to a new nation.
And of course, I can't wait for the convention to start so that you people will see wonder what will shock the entire world. And I hope the media team, they are ready for this, because it's going to be something that, it will shock everybody. The media team must
Wow.
be very prepared.
We are. We
Thank
are.
you.
Thank you, my PM, sir. Thank you, sir. All right. We move. Please, mouthpiece, hold on. Let's take these two hands that were up before you came in. Chris Kachi, please unmute yourself. Chris Kachi, unmute yourself.
How many questions have we taken? I said 10. How many have we taken after that?
We are taking like 4, sir.
All right, 6 more to go.
Okay. Chris Kachi, are you coming? I can't hear you. I don't know. Is he talking? No. Chris, I cannot hear you. I don't know if any other person can.
And as a matter of fact, today I think we have the highest audience today, even it's
Yes,
an
sir.
emergency one. So we have always had like 1,600, 1,300. Today we have 1,700 steady listening. And they both those listening the secret, like Musa. I'm seeing Musa listening the secret. All of them.
Wow. All right, Chris, we couldn't hear you. Zeddy, after you, then mouthpiece. Zeddy, unmute yourself.
Good evening, my Prime Minister.
Evening.
Asen ka mkpọ gị nye gị aha na ihe nchọrọ inye gị wụ mkpọkịtị. Prime Minister, I have only one question for you. My question goes this way. I hope when Biafra come, you will not be hiding from the press like the drug lord and his
Do I look like somebody? Do I look like somebody who have from the press? Nah, if you don't have any question, you can just come here and say, I don't have any question. I just want to greet PM. You leave. Can't get run away from press. Do I look like somebody who run away from press?
PM, I know you are not going to run away, but I'm just trying to get the clarification because any day I don't see you online. I get malaria.
Now that I have gotten the clarification, can you go and rest?
I can't rest now. Me and you there Twitter now.
All right, so let another person who have question to ask.
Thank you. All right, mouthpiece, please grab the mic.
Hello. Good afternoon, Minister Barawa. Good afternoon, Mazira Fajere.
Before mouthpiece continue, we must devise a means to knock some people's head. Like, before you know, I jog on where again and ever. When you say yes, again and ever, so that he misbehave. I boy I forget but that is what we're going to adopt going forward. There will.
So, yeah, my concur, honestly. Now, I hope you will not be run away from the press.
Should I continue, Your Excellency?
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh my God, Your Excellency, the Prime Minister of Biafra, I greet you. You just make someone you crack someone up every time. Oh, but that is the sweetness of Biafra. So, Your Excellency, I have this question. Just I hope you're not gonna make us laugh too with this. So, yes, Your Excellency, given the magnitude of the victory of our BLA using the dreaded Ogbunigwe, and given the fact that Nigeria Army are so quiet today, does it mean then that they are getting the language you are speaking? I just want to know. Thank you.
They are hearing the language, but they cannot understand it. And as I'm talking to you now, they are crying. They are crying like babies.
I'm the one.
You have today with the bromance. You want another book kaboom, 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 kaboom.
I think I was hearing it from afar. It was sounding like unudum, unudum.
Put a call to people in Lille and ask them, can you go say that today? You are another book, kaboom, 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 kaboom.
Oh my goodness! So Your Excellency, it seems that this our Ogbunigwe is something else, because when it is thrown at them, it not only it doesn't scatter, all it does is bury them with their armored cars and everything. Oh my goodness. I think I cannot wait for December 2nd, I tell you. Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
Thank you.
Thank you, more peace. And there's somebody,
How many remaining?
just two. After Helen, then
All right.
there's one more person I wanted to bring in. He had just appeared. He's been angry and putting his finger. Well, it must be Afonja. He ran away. Master King. He ran away. Anyway, Helen, bring your question, and then after you, Harry Potter, and then we'll call it a day with and the PM will conclude. Helen, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you, our ministers. Thank you. I appreciate you. I hope I'm not going to be the first person to be knocked to tonight.
No,
Thank
is there somebody close to you there?
No, do you have anybody close to you? Let us
I have
confirm first.
somebody close to me. That is why I'm asking now.
Can the person talk? So like I'm a
He's afraid.
this is not the normal oppo.
He's afraid. He's afraid, sir.
It's not the normal knocking, no. It's not the normal knocking, no. You know that is why you fold your hand like this. And when you fold your hand, the thing come like a cone, you know, like a cone.
So, Your Excellency, greetings to you, sir. We appreciate everything that you are doing for our freedom. We say we love you. We thank you, most especially from Murobo Isoko State. You are our hope, sir. You are our hope. But right now we are done, sir. Okwama has been under attack. Seriously, we don't know what is going on there.
We will respond.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
because
Don't
yes,
worry.
sir.
There
Yes, sir.
is something we are working on.
Please, sir,
You
we are
people should not
counting
worry. We
on
will
you,
respond.
sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. That is what I wanted to put on. Thank you. I appreciate. No knocking for me tonight. Thank you
Yes,
very
thank
much.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, Helen. Thank you.
Yes.
If Biafrans were opportune to see the size of tanks that were scattered today, I think there's supposed to be jubilation for 5 days.
Yes.
This is their leading tanks
Definitely.
that is clearing way for them, and it was scattered into pieces. People, nobody come out. I'm waiting for Nigerian army to release.
The last one had 11 of them decimated.
I'm waiting for Nigerian army to release a successful operation of Operation Udoka 7. Is it 7 or 6? I don't know where they are.
Yeah. Eme Milagoha. Thank you so much, success. And then the last person tonight, and is Harry Potter. Harry Potter, please bring your question, and then I will hand over to Harry Potter. Mute yourself.
All right. Good evening to my Prime Minister and to the Bridge Cabinet here available. First of all, my Prime Minister, I will acknowledge your swift reaction to the last post concerning that lady from Canada. The way you reacted instantly, written to the Embassy of Canada, and come to the rescue of that Biafran lady was so awesome. I appreciate you. I have been waiting for this wonderful opportunity to have the opportunity to speak one-on-one with my Prime Minister, and I appreciate you guys for bringing me up on the mic to air my views. My Prime Minister, I really thank you for the wonderful work you have been doing. When they seized MNK, they thought the Biafran dream of fire is down. But to the greatness of God and to the surprise of many, my Prime Minister, you have done more than an amazing job. If you think the people are not feeling what you are doing, I'm telling you with all my heart, 100% the world is aware of your achievement. I really appreciate you and keep on the good work. And may the good Lord continue to empower you and to encourage you to do much more. Thank you, my Prime Minister. That is just my appreciation from you tonight. You have done wonderfully well. I really appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much. Now, let me say something that the media should use for broadcast. We were contacted by a government, one of the European countries, and from the immigration service of that country. They contacted the government of Biafra, trying to inquire about somebody seeking asylum. This person used a document issued by the IPOB criminals. But can you imagine? Upon that, the Immigration Service contacted the government of Biafra to know whether this person is really under threat. Trust me now. He used my name as a founder of IPOB. I cannot lie. Biafra government has its integrity. He said that I'm one of the founder of IPOB. This person may not even be supporting Biafra, but the IPOB Nigeria criminals have issued a statement. Probably has paid them, as I usually do, because their own is you must pay. They will give you a statement. So I instructed the Foreign Affairs and of course the European Office of the European Representative to respond to them and tell the truth. First of all, I am not a founder of IPOB.
Yeah, Biafra, Biafra. Yeah, Superstar Media. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the motherland. Tell me about Biafra. I wanna know. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the motherland. Tell me about Biafra, Biafra. I wanna know. We going back to the land. We going back to the motherland. Biafra, Biafra. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the land. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the motherland. Tell me about Biafra, Biafra. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the land.